Hello, hello, welcome, 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 welcome to my stream, to my stream, to my stream, to my stream. So today, I will be building a train line from one village to another. But I want to talk about stuff too. So things are going on, man. Things are going on. So what's going on? So two things happened today. Well, today's Monday, right? Like holy shit. So this has all been building up. This has all been building up. Um, so Donald Trump is is being is being indicted. That means he's been charged with doing crimes, federal crimes. Now, there's two different places where Donald Trump is being indicted. One is in Florida, right? And why? Because that's where he took the documents he stole. So, so, so where he did the crime, that's where they charged that's the district where they do the court. And the other thing he's charged with is trying to overthrow the American government. So, so that's in D.C., right? So that's why he's being, the trial is being held in D.C. So depending on where you go, is is how it's gonna be. I mean, depending on where the crime was, is where you're gonna be tried. So in the Mar-a-Lago document case, he's gonna be tried in Florida, and in the January 6th trial, he will be tried in yeah, right there. He will be tried in I'm trying to work this out here. Let me see. I can just build another one over there and then have this one turn and go into this. That's the easiest way. Oh, I don't have a not even one box. Not even one. Slacking. Okay. Oh yeah, my frames are up. Options, video settings. You know, yeah, I've been noticing that my frames are pretty low. Like, here, let me go down to 16 here. Oh, my shadow distance. That's the problem, dude. Who's got the shadow distance to 16? Okay. Extras. All right. So here, we're gonna take off that shadow distance. That's what's killing us. Complementary reimagine, dude. No, go back to shaders. Complementary. There we go. Maximum performance. Shadows. Yeah, 8. I can even go to 10 or 12, dude. Not 16. Okay, there. Comfortable. Maybe. Never go back. Options. Maybe a little bit lower. 10. Alright, here. Alright, here. Let's get to the actual game, hey? I mean, like, no one's here, but, you know. Wee. Wee. Oh, so, hey, I found out. You know Mantis, the actress who plays Mantis? Dude, she's French. I had no idea. So yeah, that's one tidbit. Another tidbit is, man, my shrinkflation. I got hit with shrinkflation. I went to go buy a a some laundry detergent, and it's a it's a quarter gallon less for the same price. I was like, man, I'm bumming because I still have my old container, and the old container is like 1.5 gallons, and the new container is 1.3. And I'm like, what are you doing? You just guys like, and it's the same price or even more expensive. I was like, what? And then while I was doing laundry, it fell off the top of my deal, and it hit the ground, and you would think, well, that's fine, right? Big deal. It hits the ground. No, right where the label was stamped on the plastic thing, it busted open, and it splashed laundry detergent all over my fucking walls and carpet. It was so annoying, and I did what I could to like clean it up, but man, it smells like a laundromat in here, which I guess isn't too bad. Could be worse. So there's that. And then, yeah, I went outside and I was talking to this guy, and like he had no idea. He had no idea that people were being arrested for January 6th. He thought it was over, and he thought it was a hoax. And the reason why he thought it was a hoax was because the Q shaman he only got like a short slap on the wrist. He didn't get he didn't serve a lot of time in jail for what he did. And when he went to, and that's because he said he was real sorry and that he won't do it again, and like he understands now, rah rah rah. Well, after he got out of a short little time in jail, he totally turned heel. He turned back to like the Q shaman dude, saying, "Oh yeah, they made me do the thing. That it was all a big fat lie." And let's see, how can I do this? I can start doing it here. And that all the stuff, he was grifting it, right? He was playing into creating a hoax narrative that people bought into because it fed their ideas, their conspiracy ideas. And so they believed him. And so this guy believed him and thought that it was like that nothing happened. That it was a hoax because one of the guys who was who went to jail for it got out of jail and said it was a hoax. and he didn't know that Donald Trump was just indicted for trying to overthrow the government in January 6th. He didn't know. I was like, damn, dude. Yeah, he thought it was fake. And then he didn't believe that Russia and Trump overthrew the 2016 elections. He didn't believe it. And I'm like, dude, you're agreeing with Putin. And he's like, no, I'm not. I'm like, yes, you are. That's what Putin says. So I'm like, damn, dude, Donald Trump is like indicted and going like they're doing lawyer battles right now, and you had no idea. I mean, like, how many other people have no idea what's happening? How many? They just have no clue. What's up, little spiders? Spider bros? Spider bro? Spider bro. I knew it. I knew that tree. That's why I tried to turn, but I didn't turn soon enough. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. This other one's gonna come up. Right? Right? I know you will. I would. But there we go. Done and done. No, that's enough. I mean, it might not be. Yeah. So wow, that's kind of wild. I need to make a sign. Vladimir Putin says Russia did not help Donald Trump to overthrow the 2016 elections. Do you agree with Putin? That's how I need to phrase it. That's how I need to do it. I mean, it's not do you think it happened? It's do you agree with Putin? And I bet you there's a lot of Americans who do. That's the hilarious thing. I mean, not hilarious in the funny way, but yeah, in the despairing way. Like, what else are you gonna do? Like, but laugh. It's so bad. You know what? I might have should. Well, here, where is it even going? I can kill this tree. No one will know. No one saw me. As I record it and live stream it. Two for the price of one. Two for the price of one. Indeed. I just planted over here. Twice. There. See? There we go. We're gonna run into a problem again, like over and over again. And I'll just chop them down again. And like that's just the way it is. So yeah, he didn't like. Does he not know people went to prison for their roles? Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't believe it, right? He doesn't believe like he doesn't even know. That guy didn't even know that people have gone to prison for their role in overthrowing the election in 2016. He doesn't even know. Holy shit. That's weird. I mean, it's not weird, right? That's what Donald. That's what the whole point was about what he did. He and Billy Barr on purpose confused the whole thing so that no one would know what was going on. Like you had to pay really close attention to understand what was going on because they did everything they could to confuse it. But the only reason why Robert Mueller did not charge Donald Trump was because Billy Barr told him he couldn't do it because of a stupid memo. And he as much told Congress it was their job to take care of it. And he also said that once Donald Trump was not president, you could charge him. Why then did the United States not charge Donald Trump for these crimes? Because before he was not president, He staged an insurrection so he can keep power. That's why. It's not because it wasn't true. It's because we didn't have time before he tried to literally overthrow the government. Yeah, guys, people went to prison. Mike Flynn is a fucking felon. He might have been pardoned, but that doesn't change the fact that he's a felon. Roger Stone's a felon. Ricky Gates is a felon. Well, I don't know if he's a felon, but yeah, he got charged. And I think he served time. Fucking George Papadopoulos is a felon. He was charged and convicted. This isn't like I think, or maybe this is actual. they're actual felons. Roger Stone is actually a felon, and the reason why he's not in prison is because Donald Trump pardoned him. The reason why Mike Flynn is not in prison is because Donald Trump pardoned him. Roger Stone and Michael Flynn did not rat on Donald Trump, and Donald Trump rewarded them with a pardon. I mean, this is what are you gonna do, dude? Disbelieve it all you want. Like, I hold a sign saying, "Do you agree with Vladimir Putin?" And you'll be like, yeah, I totally agree with Vladimir Putin." Well, then, who's the dumbass? It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. Do you agree with Vladimir Putin? Vladimir Putin says, "Oh no, Russia did not help Donald Trump steal the 2016 elections." Meanwhile, we have Robert Mueller fucking putting people in prison, using evidence on trial, and catching them meeting time and time again with fucking Russians, and then when they're asked about it, they lie. Why would you fucking lie about meeting with Russians? Because you're fucking plotting something. And we have a pretty good idea of what they were plotting, which is to take over the fucking government and install Trump so Trump could overthrow democracy in America and help Russia out. Oh yeah, dude. I can't that oh yeah. Ugh. Oh my gosh. That guy makes me I'm riled up. I'm riled up that this guy doesn't know what's going on. Holy shit. And he's out there like repeating like Putin stuff. Ta-da, we've arrived. It's crazy to me. Okay. This is going to be a little more challenging. You see, there's a mountain in the way. Oh, it's over here, though. It starts over here. So I can just make another one, and it just goes that way. Maybe a little... Oh, shit. Maybe a little round to the side here. And then, oh yeah, look at open. Wide open. I can fly in the air. I'll be all high. High like an eagle. Over this hill. I can land here. Ow. Yeah, on top of that hill. I mean, I can maybe make it closer. No, not on top of that hill, dude. Make it closer to this guy. Ooh, to the line over here. So I don't know how I can make it closer. I mean, it would be up in the air, dude. It's gonna be up in the air that way. If I just turn, it's gonna be like way up here. Like how can this work? They're two different elevations, sir. Look, this is like treacherous terrain, Desne. Desne. Ah, hey. What's up, Enderman? How you doing? What's going on? Uh-huh. Okay then. So yeah, he didn't know that the leader of the Proud Boys is in prison, and that a bunch of his fucking lackeys are going to be in prison too. Well, no, he's not in prison yet. He's going to be sentenced. So yeah, careful there. No, too quick on the draw. No, he's not sentenced yet, but he will be. And I don't know why it's taking so long to get to all these people. To like get to the rest of the Proud Boys and stuff. But there's a bunch of them who went to prison for it. Yeah, Joe Biggs, I think Joe Biggs went to prison, or was convicted. Not went to prison, but convicted. I know for sure Enrico Taro was convicted of seditious conspiracy. A bunch of other guys, dude. There's a bunch of guys. Oh yeah, the Proud Boys are like literally a fascist fucking organization. Literally a fascist organization. They literally organized to overthrow the American government. Literally. Their leader is convicted of it. The leader of their organization is convicted of seditious conspiracy. Like, how much clearer can I be here? Yeah, that guy, man. Like, I understand talking about stuff, but like, it's more fun to talk about real stuff. Like, what's really actually going on? What's actually happening? Like, he didn't know. He had no idea, and he thinks that and he agrees with Putin. He's totally on board with Putin with 2016. He's totally on board with Putin. It's so weird, and he will deny it. It's funny. I'll hold up a sign. I can hold up a sign. It'll say, Vladimir Putin says Russia didn't help Donald Trump steal the 2016 election. Do you agree with Vladimir Putin? That's all I have to do. I just hold the sign, and then I can start talking about it. And anytime anyone like disagrees with what I'm saying, I just gotta point to the sign. Yeah, it's not like opinion. It's not opinion. That's the thing. I think that's what people don't understand. It's not opinion. I'm not talking about opinion. I'm not even talking about politics, because politics is something else. This is like criminal justice I'm talking about. This is like information warfare I'm talking about. I'm like defending the United States. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Robert Mueller. So, do you remember? Okay, do you remember that guy named Prigozhin? It was a Russian guy. He was the leader of the Wagner Group. That guy's name is Prigozhin, and at one point, he thought he was going to get murdered by one of the other generals. He was going to get assassinated. That's what he thought. So what he did is he turned his army around and he started marching on Moscow. But before he went to Moscow, he went to this other town that had all the nukes, had a bunch of nukes stored there. So Wagner probably fucking took a nuke or two or something, maybe material for a dirty bomb. I don't know, but he's a bad guy, is what I'm trying to tell you, right? And then what ended up happening was the president of Belarus called Prigozhin and like talked him down, and so he's like technically exiled to Belarus. But I don't like, who knows what the fuck's going on there, because it made Putin look real weak. It made Putin look real bad to do that. Like it looks real bad for Putin for him to do that. And that he's not dead is like a sign of Putin's weakness. Like, this guy threatened to fucking seize power, dude. He marched on Moscow and you let him go with like nothing. Like, Putin must be pretty fucking weak at this point to let that go. Anyways, that guy, Prigozhin, that guy who fucking marched on Moscow, that guy, of the leader of the Wagner group, is indicted by Robert Mueller. He's fucking wanted by the United States right now for his crimes. What were his crimes? Fucking hacking. His group hacked into the Democrats' servers and stole their shit. And then they laundered it. They laundered that information on WikiLeaks. And they timed it so that it would disrupt any bad information about Donald Trump in the election. So in the old days, if a tape came out with a candidate saying grab them by the pussy, if a tape came out with that in the old days, that would end the candidate. The candidate would be over. No more. Your career is finished at that point. But Donald Trump and the Russians timed it so that when that story came out, the Russians released the John Podesta's emails on WikiLeaks, and then that became the big story. Not that Donald Trump said grab them by the pussy, but that WikiLeaks has the Democrats' emails, and and the Republicans insinuated all sorts of bad stuff that is not true, but they didn't need it to be true. They needed just to cover up the Access Hollywood story. It's information warfare, guys. So Prigozhin was part of that. He had a company called before he did his mutiny. He had a company called Internet Research Agency in St. Petersburg, and that's the company that worked with Cambridge Analytica. I don't know if they worked together, but there's the other company, Cambridge Analytica, which like profiled all these Americans and then like taught people how to like manipulate others, how to manipulate their emotions and stuff through Facebook. And then so they combined to make like a super entity that had access to all these Americans' brains through Facebook and social media. They knew what they liked, what they hated, and how to get them to react, how to get them to motivate, and who they trusted. They had all this information. Then Paul Manafort met with a fucking Russian spy, Konstantin Kilimnik, and he gave that Russian spy detailed voter information compiled by the National Republican Party. So this is like top tier voter information, detailed down to the county fucking level. They had it all, and they gave it to the Russians. So the Russians not only had this fucking huge trove of information on how to manipulate Americans, they had massive bot networks to like amplify whatever they said, and they had all this great voter information, so they knew exactly where to target their stuff. That's how come Donald Trump won the election but lost the popular vote. And he only won because of 3 counties. Just 3 counties. Those 3 counties were inundated with misinformation and like demoralization to stop Democrats from voting, so that those 3 counties specifically would flip and win the election for Donald Trump. It was like mathematical with the fucking precision of how it happened. Because they had all the information. They had it all. They had all the information. Paul Manafort gave them the voter information. Cambridge Analytica helped, and Facebook just fucking sold that shit for nothing. Facebook has no qualms. It just wants to make money. Facebook. So it was like, sure, you want fucking super detailed information on all our users? Go ahead, just pay us money. Ugh. Yeah, dude, this is all detailed. It's all detailed. Holy shit. So, yeah, that guy, Prigozhin, is the owner of the Internet Research Agency, and if he ever comes to the West, if he ever goes to, like, Paris, or fucking Greece, or Italy, if he goes to, like, London, if he goes to, like, Stockholm, if he goes anywhere near there, he'll get arrested. He'll be fucking arrested. He can't go to Hawaii, dude, because he'll be arrested. The minute he comes within Western jurisdiction, the United States or their allies that we all decide that we're going to, like, enforce each other's laws, like warrants and shit, we're gonna arrest him. We're going to fucking arrest him and put him on trial for fucking overthrowing the 2016 elections. Yeah, dude, you don't know this? This is a fucking fact. I'm not making this up. This isn't conspiracy theory. It's like, this is reality. That's what I'm saying. It's reality. It's reality. It's not make-believe. It's reality, what I'm saying. You can disbelieve reality all you want, but know that you're but you're not going to tell me. I mean, you can say, sure, I agree with Putin all you want. You can say that. You're free to say that. Of course. But you're agreeing with Putin. That's what's happening. I'm not trying to, like, hurt anybody here. I want everyone's free to make their own decisions and behave their own way, right? But I mean, like, it's like I'm trying to point out a big log that you're gonna trip over. Like, you may not see the log, but I do, and I'm trying to point it out to you. Yeah. I lowered my I raised my curve optimizer to negative 30 all cores, and like Minecraft just didn't feel smooth, so I lowered it again I put it again to negative 26 and then negative 28. Negative 26 on the preferred cores and negative 28 on the secondary cores, preferred cores, and then minus 30 on the rest. It seems pretty nice. It seems nice. I'm encoding on the CPU. I'm not even using my video card. I have a 5900X, and it's enough to record 1080p, 60 frames per second on Twitch at 6,000 bitrate. I mean, it looks brilliant, right? It looks great. Way better than if I use my video card. I have a 7900 XTX, and it looks like shit if I use the video card to encode. It looks terrible. It looks so bad. Like, maybe if I use AV1, that's a lot better. AV1's okay, but the hardware H.264 is awful on this card. Like maybe they might make improvements on their driver. I don't know, but right now it's so bad. It's so bad in OBS. Like, and I would try out their own streaming software if I could figure it out. Like it doesn't seem to work though. I think it's broken. So, anyways, what else is going on? Yeah, okay. So I think the thing though, if you guys want to like look for yourself, you don't want to fucking listen to me, right? Maybe you don't want to listen to me. Maybe you don't trust me. Maybe you don't believe me. Like, whatever. Maybe you want to see it for yourself. Great. Now is the perfect time to see it for yourself. You need to be able to like, I don't know if you know, you got to find a social media, some kind of social media like either Twitter or not. Well, yeah, either Twitter or Mastodon or Spoutable. I don't know. I haven't tried Threads. I haven't gone on Threads. I don't want to do Threads anymore. Or Instagram. I don't know Instagram. But something when you can follow journalists, not newspapers, but you follow journalists, the reporters. You follow the reporters, not the newspaper, but follow the reporters. Like, which means you got to kind of figure out which are the good reporters. That's kind of hard. But like, yeah, and then find a good court reporter. And find a couple, right? And then, because both of these trials are going on at the same time, so they don't allow cameras inside. There are no cameras inside these courtrooms. You will never ever see a camera, a video of a federal courthouse inside. Never. They don't allow it. They don't do it. That's why they have artists who draw those drawings. Because you that's the only image you're gonna get. You can't have cameras and you can't have video cameras in there. No cameras inside the federal courtrooms. So that's why they have artists in there drawing pictures. It's so funny. Okay, so that's one thing, and the other thing is that so yeah, right. You're not going to be able to like turn on the TV and watch it. No TV is going to cover it because you can't show pictures. So you have to like find a reporter who's physically sitting in the fucking room, who's physically in the room. This reporter physically puts their bodies inside the space and uses their senses to physically see and hear what is going on. And then they can write down like notes and tell stories later, or they can in some court cases they can bring electronic devices in that only transmit text. It's only for transcription. It's not for like taking pictures. The judge might allow that, and so someone might be able to live tweet it. Is what I'm saying. Live. So and that's like the best way to get it, because then you can see like directly what's going on. And even that, you don't even need like someone reporting it real time. There are people who are like really, really good, like who are really knowledgeable about the law, and they'll do it for you for free. They'll just tell you what's happening. All you have to do is listen. They'll just tell you. You just got to find the right people. I'm like, how do I do that? I don't want to tell you my people. Okay. There's a house up there, but there's no way to get to it. Unless you go up this way, up the side. Yeah. What is this road? What? I mean, I could fix it. So, oh yeah, here, let's just fix it. Let's just do it, damn it. It's not an opinion thing. It's factual. It's historical. Why would you agree with Putin? I don't understand it, dude. He hates Americans. He hates Americans. Why would you want to agree with him? Putin lies about Americans all the fucking time. Did you know that he fucking kidnapped a journalist? He's holding a journal, like those, I forgot his name, but he's been like held hostage forever, man, forever. And we tried to make a deal. The United States tried to make a deal with Brazil. The United States, this is factual, dudes. This is factual. The United States tried to make a deal with Brazil in order to get to trade, right? They wanted Brazil to release a Russian that Brazil is currently holding in prison. And they said, if you release this Russian you're holding in prison, maybe we can get our guy out, our American guy out, and then we'll help you out with something else. And the Brazilians did not want to do it. They said, no deal. So our American dude is fucking held hostage. Just remember that NBA player? Remember her? It was the same thing. It was the same deal. Putin fucking just kidnaps anybody he can. Anybody he can. Like I went to China, man. I was in China for like a month and a half. I gave them my passport. The Chinese government had my passport for like a week. Wow, they renewed my visa. Dude, like, I guess it was okay in 2007, but like, I hear it's not a good idea now. In 2020. I must have, yeah, that's pretty lucky of me to like have that opportunity to go see China with my own eyes before tensions appeared. Dude, in China, some Chinese kid, and I don't know like what gender they were, which is kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting that in China in 2007, some kid whose gender I could not discern helped me to change money from what was I using? Yen? RMB? I think it was yen. No, it might have been RMB. It might have been RMB. Some Chinese kid, I don't know if they're a kid or not, right? They look pretty young. And I couldn't tell if they were a boy or a girl. I couldn't tell. But they helped me to like change my money from RMB into American dollars in fucking Shanghai. I think it was Shanghai. Where did it happen? It might have been Shanghai. But yeah, it was fucking cool, dude. And the kid just did it for me because the bank wouldn't do it for me. They refused to do it for me because not for me. They wouldn't do it. But I gave the money to the kid, and then the kid just did it for me, and then handed me the money. And then I tried to give the kid something, and he wouldn't take it. Or he or she, they wouldn't take it. They wouldn't take it. I tried to give them something, and they wouldn't take it. They just helped me out for nothing. Man, how cool, right? So like Chinese people are like, you know, and this was 2007. You know, they're cool people. They're cute. They're cool human beings. I met a lot of fucking awesome Chinese people when I was in China. Like it had nothing to do with their government. Like it had nothing to do with that shit. It was just cool Chinese people. But that's the thing, right? Like it wasn't so easy to see how the Chinese people really lived. as a tourist, I was kind of relegated to like the commercial parts. Once or twice, I caught a glimpse of the backstage. I call it. You know, there's the front stage of like what they want to show foreigners and the commercial, and then the backstage where they actually live. I caught a glimpse of the backstage, and it's way different. It's kind of shocking. Like, their big project building had like it was like basically a concrete everything. There was no carpet anywhere. It was a concrete floor, concrete walls, the same color. There was like I don't know if they had anything hanging up or not, but it was pretty fucking bare. They had like no furniture. They had like one table and one chair to sit on, and that's it. It was pretty fucking bare. And then I got whisked away. But then I caught a webcam of a middle class Chinese person. A friend. I had a friend, and she was a middle class, and we did webcam. And I saw her life, and it looked pretty middle class to me. I mean, it looked a lot. It didn't look at all like the thing I saw seen with my own eyes. So this person was middle class compared to where I went before. Where I went before, I went there for a massage, and it wasn't any like happy ending massage. It was just a regular massage, and it was a deal. It was a deal hooked up through the hotel. That's why I did it. They put me in a taxi and took me there. Ow, ow. I need a place to sleep. I need a place. Yeah, that's kind of an anxiety. Like when I rolled into town, like the first thing I had to do was find a place to sleep. And it's weird, right? I don't know, like to roll into a town and not know anything. Like I don't know where. Like here, I'm here. Where am I gonna fucking sleep? Where am I gonna? Like I'm hungry. How do I eat something? Like how do I go anywhere? And then. Yeah, that's what happened. Like in Chengdu, I took a second class train in Chengdu, from Xi'an to Chengdu, and it was a hard night. Second class trains or third class, whatever it was, nothing like the first class trains. I had a horrible experience. I wouldn't say horrible, but I could not rest at all. Oh man, no, I couldn't. I can save details for later, but yeah. So I arrived in Chengdu and I was exhausted and I didn't know where I was going to sleep or anything. But there were a bunch of young people there, young Chinese people who could speak English, and they'd just hand me like a flyer, and the flyer would be in English and say, "This is a hostel, come sleep over here." I'm like, oh, cool. But then I also had this book called Lonely Planet, and so you got to check. It's sort of like a Bible-ish kind of thing. So I would check that to see if there was like a place, if that recommended anything, if any of the flyers were similar to like referenced anything that was in the Lonely Planet. And if it did, then I would trust that one more. But sometimes the best ones you are on like no fucking list at all. Like I went to Bangkok. I visited Bangkok with some Chinese friends, and they had the hookup on like the good place to stay. Like I was a fucking Western backpacker, so all I was almost pointed towards Khao San Road, which is like this one street that's just filled with like tourists shitty stuff. It's like a mini Vegas without the gambling. So like And like, yeah, you can get a fucking hotel there, but you're not gonna sleep because Khaosan Road is loud all the time. It's fucking lit all the time, all hours of the night. It's going off, so you're not gonna sleep. So, but my friends, they fucking had the hookup. If you like walk or take the next bus stop over, you just ride the bus one more bus stop over, and then like walk down this alley. It's a super nice, quiet little place. Like it's like a hostel, but it's super quiet. It's chill. Like it's quiet. Like there's not a whole bunch of like Western people there, so it's not loud. It's more like, yeah, it's like out of the way. So it's way more chill. And it's not on any list. It's not on any flyer. You're never gonna find it unless you know. And I can't tell you. I can show you, maybe. It's been a while. Damn, dude. All right. Put some stairs in. I hear a zombie, dude. What's with the zombie? I'm sorry if that. I'm sorry if it upsets people. I'm sorry if it upsets people that reality is a certain way. but but that's the way it is, and I'm not gonna pretend otherwise. I'm not even gonna entertain it. Get rid of. I like the seeds. I don't really need the phantom membranes. Like, I have enough of those at home. I don't know. I mean, I like personal politics and stuff like that. Like that's another deal. That's whatever, right? That's personal politics. That's another issue. That's another topic. I'm not talking about personal politics. I'm talking about like factual events. That's what makes it. That's what makes me angry. It's these. It's not like opinion. These are factual events. These are factual things that happened. It's actual. It's factual. Everything is satisfactual. Zippity doo da, zippity day. Wonderful feeling this way. Let's see. I've got a shulker box here, man. Yeah, that's no longer like allowed, right? Songs of the South. I like that song, dude. I like that that I like that that story. I like the story about Brer Rabbit. It's a good story. I like I used it for I was all about it when back in the year 2000 or 2001. People were all fucking up in arms about like 9/11, and they were all fucking about war. So already, um, George W. Bush sent the United States into into Afghanistan. And this is after that. This is after that. Then they started making noises about wanting to invade Iraq. Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11. Nothing at all. They never had anything to do with 9/11. But people were fucking crazy for war. I don't know what it was, but they were crazy, dude. All they wanted to do was go to war. And like, it sucked. And then other people were like, fuck you, there's no way. So I shit you not, there were simultaneous protests around the world to protest against the United States entering the Iraq war, entering Iraq, invading Iraq. Simultaneous world protests. And I went to one of them in San Francisco. I drove from Reno, Nevada to San Francisco to go to it. The very fucking next day after that, George W. Bush sent us into Iraq into war for no reason. Based on fucking nothing. Lies. He lied about everything. They lied about all the reasons to go into Iraq. They fucking lied about it. And Dick Cheney's company, Halliburton, renamed to Blackwater, renamed to Z or something, XE, renamed to who knows what the fuck now, made a shit ton of money by being the contractor that the United States government worked with. The United States gave Dick Cheney's company a fuck ton of U.S. taxpayer money to do stuff in the military that the military used to do themselves. It used to be the job of the military to do shit, and now you got soldiers who are fucking like risking their lives, getting paid shit, standing next to a contractor making like $150,000, $300,000, doing the same thing and making bank. Like, that's fucked up, guys, but that's what happened. The Iraq war was a racket. It was a way of stealing taxpayer money and putting it into private corporation hands. It was a fucking racket. So, why did I talk about Iraq war? Yeah, it didn't matter that everyone protested. They did it anyways. The Republicans did it anyways. They're the ones driving. And they're the ones who like lied about the whole thing to get it to happen. Alright, I see what's happening. You are stuck. You're a dude who's stuck. Because your farm is way up here. Here, let me see. Let me see what I can do to help you out. It's like, I'm afraid. I'm afraid and I'm stuck. Wait, where are you? You're not stuck anymore. You're tricking me. You were never in danger. Alright. I'll light this up a bit. It's an abandoned house. Another house way up there. Man, look at this place. Here. I think I stole the house over there. That shit really happened. It's really fucked up. What is that noise? Where are you, zombie? There he is. He was hiding under here. Okay. Hey, farmer. Your dude's right here. I'm with you, man. I'll save you. There you go. Why would you believe a criminal? Why would you believe what a criminal says? Like, that's just, I just don't understand it. Do people not know how to measure credibility? You hear it? You see, I heard like, I hear it. Where is it? Where is it? So annoying. Just despawn or something. Go away. Stop being annoying. It's not here. Okay. Man, why don't I have any friends? Well, listen to your mouth. It's because people won't talk to you, man. They won't even let you. Like, it takes too long to give the information. People don't have the time or the attention span. They're not gonna fucking sit around for a fucking hour to listen to you like explain the whole thing. So annoying. Where is it? Yeah, I can just turn off the monster sounds and then that will solve it. Stay wherever you are, I don't care. I was supposed to build another line. Ow. But I'm working on the town instead. Like, look at this broken ass field. You know what? I can make this way better for you, my friend. Way better. Let me show you the magic of retaining walls. Alright. Hey, that's too far. Let's back up one. And then the walls. How can I be out of cobblestone? It's very easy. You are out of cobblestone. Can make some. I hear it, right? I just don't know where it is. Is it down? Nope. Oop. It's over here. I mainly just need the cobblestone. That's what's going on here. I thought I had more. Sure, why not? Sure. So check this out. I can fill it in with crap stuff on the bottom. Crap. And then cover it with dirt. Ha ha ha. And save my dirt. Well, let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here. Here shall be. It shall be here. So you don't need this water here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right here. This hill's gotta go, man. The power. Oh yes. Proud Boys are going to prison. Proud Boys are going to jail. Oath Keepers are going to prison. Oath Keepers are going to jail. Going to jail. Going to jail. That's where they're going. They're going to jail. Hey, cobblestone. I had a shit ton. Alright. So now, oh, what I'm missing is the hoe. No, I don't. I'm not missing it. It's right here. I ain't missing nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Away with you, torches. Ha 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 ha. The cropland is prepared. But who will manage the composting? Who will farm it? Who will farm this fertile land? Nobody yet, right? Look at it. No one's doing nothing. Well, you might need more beds. That might be the problem. And one guy is a farmer, isn't he? Yeah, that guy up there. Oh, he's working the wrong farm. Oh, he's working this little tiny thing. Oh, dude. This is your plot, huh? And now you're in bed. Look at this house. No one's getting up here. Paper. What's up, Golem? A lonely view. With the birds I'll share this a lonely view, yeah. With the birds I'll share this a lonely view. Alright, well no one wants this one. I'll go somewhere else. You know what? How many Minecraft days have I been here? Oh shit, okay. Just working the village. I'm working it well. I'm doing it well. That hoe's about done. Gonna need a new hoe. I don't know. Hey, look at that guy. He's like, where are my friends? What am I doing with my life? Existential crisis. The Sims. Yeah, this has turned into The Sims now. Check it out. It's like part Sims, part like I don't know. I don't know. Okay then. What else is going on? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Eileen Cannon. Terrible judge. Oh, sorry guys. No need for that, sorry. That sounds the alarm. All the villagers like stopped what they're doing and are hiding in their houses. So sorry about that, guys. Sorry. False alarm. He didn't know. Yeah, he didn't know some guy like showed up at Obama's house with a bunch of like weapons and bullets and guns. He didn't know. He had no idea. And then he's all like, "Yeah, I'm with Putin." I was like, "What? Why would you agree with Putin?" What they need are more beds. Everyone's got a like. Oh yeah, no, there's a bed up there. They need to like. They need to breed, breed. Damn you, breed. Alrighty then, here we go. Here's a job for someone. They're like, we have a job. I don't want your janky job. More stairs. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. People have a problem understanding the difference between opinion and like historical fact. Or they have a problem distinguishing between opinion and human rights. I don't know. I do know. That's what drives me crazy. It's not a disagreement on what's the best flavor of ice cream or the best sports team. It's a disagreement on like the fundamental nature of reality. That's a big disagreement to have. Like, what is fundamentally reality? That's a huge disagreement. That's something you want to fucking take care of. Wow, this is like a ripe ass fucking farm. Ripe farm, a farm ripe for the taking. Bro. I didn't see it amongst all the weeds. A ripe farm. A farm ripe for the taking. Oh, oops. What is the nature of reality? Big question. So, I had a realization. I was saying that I want the United States government to be more representative of the Americans, the American people that you know that they represent. And then I talked to this guy who's like, "Oh yeah, I'm totally on board with Putin." And I'm like, "Do I want the government to represent that?" I think that's why we're having this. I think that's the big question about this election. This election is going to be if Americans want to have a democracy or not. And if you're agreeing with Vladimir Putin, it means you don't want democracy. Oh, hey, look at that deep ass hole. Holy shit. I just like fell on it. Yeah, alright, so it goes forever down. Or maybe. I don't know. I'm not following it. Okay. Oh man, everyone's talking about that video. Um, at the dock, the brawl, the big fucking fight at the dock, where white guys, a bunch of white guys, fucking jumped a fucking black guy who was just doing his job. The guy was just doing his job, and the white guys jumped him, and started a fucking huge melee, a huge melee. And like it was, of course, this day and age, it was recorded, and it was like it was pretty amazing, pretty crazy. One guy literally swam across the river to get into the fight. Ooh, these guys keep watermelons. I can bring watermelons. I can bring watermelons. Yeah, dude, it's not opinion. It's not opinion. Do you agree with fucking criminals and Russians, or do you agree with Americans and the American allies? That's the only question. Your two options. You either agree with Russia or you agree with the Americans. That's all there is to it. Yeah, I can't believe, man, 2023. Donald Trump is like indicted like 4 different ways, and people are still believing what he says. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Well, Donald Trump said it, so it must be true. Oh, what? Why would you ever believe anything Donald Trump says? Why? When has he ever told the truth? When has he ever done anything to earn your trustworthiness? What has he done? Like everything Donald Trump does is to help Donald Trump. Why is Donald Trump running for president? To help Donald Trump stay out of prison. That's why. It's not because he loves the country. He betrayed the fucking he fucking betrayed the United States to Russia. He doesn't give a fuck about the United States. He cares about Donald Trump. That's the reason why he's running for president. It's not to help the United States, it's to help Donald Trump. Holy shit. Look at all these like crops and no one to like get them. Like why are there no farmers, man? He's like, they're just for decoration. They were never meant to be picked up. Alright, this guy has a farm. And it needs help. See, this guy's actually working his farm. Okay, dude, let's make this happen. Let's make it happen. Like, your water's not spaced out very well. Oh, I need more water. Where can I get the water? I'll steal it from here. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. I stole the water. Like the parched earth. The parched earth can't take it anymore. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. You know what I don't like is, man, stop fucking wrecking the cropland right after I make it. There. No more hopping on the cropland and ruining it. Now your crops can thrive. You're gonna fall here, dude. You can't stay here. You can't stand there. I'm gonna take this out. Because then you're gonna fall on your cropland and ruin it. Again. There you go. Magnifique. N'est-ce pas? Too far from the water. Yeah, I need more water. The parched earth. Ta-ta irrigation. Moisture. Dude just fell off. A long way. He fell far away, dude. Alright, I gotta fix that. I heard him. It went like, bam. Oh damn. Yeah, we can't be having you. You're gonna die. Here, I can make stone walls. How about that? Cobblestone walls. You don't have it on here. Yeah, I do, right there. Okay, cobblestone walls to stop you from like killing yourself. Here. Okay. Alright, no more seeds. What's up, guys? What's up, fellas? Anyone want... No? No one wants it? You know what I need is some wool, so I can, like, make you guys some beds. I should make another, like, living quarters, because that's what... You need, like, more farmers to harvest. There's too many crops, and not enough farmers. So I need to make another, like... Man, all sorts of stuff here I can be doing. All sorts of stuff. What I'm demonstrating is cooperation, as opposed to violence. It's alternate way of being. One in harmony with the villagers, irregardless of their deals. Okay, what's the deal? Oh, yeah. It's one thing to talk harmony. It's another thing to do it. Yeah, it's been a while, huh? It's since 2016. I can, you know, if you didn't follow it, you may not know what's going on. But if you knew what happened in 2016, then it would make 2020 would make a lot more sense to you. All right, that's good enough for me. I would end it here. Have a very good night. Pogo Kiddo out. Peace. Stop.